Hey guys, I hope you are all good. So yesterday we celebrated my son's 12 month birthday. Because I am officially a mom to a toddler, and is my other son pretty? He's 8, and a mom to an 8-year-old, and a mom to a 1-year-old. Okay, 2 kids. Mom to a 1-year-old, mom to a 7-year-old, 8-year-old, and a fur mom to a 2-year-old. Okay, so today I am going to be doing reading from my diary. So I did an insert of the 12 things I learned, or 12 months of having baby Nico, and 12 things I learned in these 12 months. There's a whole lot of 12s. Okay, so before we get into it, my name is Tembi. For those who are new, my name is Tembi, and I am a mom of two handsome kings, and this is my channel. And welcome to my channel. I hope you stay. I hope you like it here, because we have very nice people over here, very cutesy, very demure or demure. And to my returning subbies, thank you so much, honeys, for coming back. It's always a pleasure having you here. And please do like the video. Please do leave a comment. Doesn't have to be a long one. You can just put a heart down below. And definitely please do subscribe if you're not subscribed just yet, or if you're not subscribed as yet, please do subscribe. It is absolutely free, and you are helping me grow my channel, because once you subscribe, other people will also get to know me, or they will also get to know about me. Maybe they might like me and they might want to come subscribe. So please do subscribe. Please do share if you want to share. Please do that. So yeah, 12 things I learned 12 months of being a mom. I had to reshoot my video, so I am feeling a little tired after speaking for so long and then having to reshoot. But anyways, number 1, give myself, or give yourself, grace, and give grace to the people around you. So what I mean about that, when I was inserting this, when I was inserting this point, I've had to learn to give myself grace on a lot of things. If you know anything about me, I am somebody who likes structure so much. Love structure. I love things to be in a certain way, things to happen at a certain time, and they must happen at exactly the way that I planned it in my mind. Might have written it down. If not, it's in my mind, so I know exactly like how it's supposed to be. But I've had to take a step back, especially in motherhood. I've had to take a step back because, number 1, babies are very unpredictable. Kids in general, very unpredictable creatures. Yes, we might have a routine of doing things, and we might have a structure of us doing things, but things are not always going to work out exactly like how you planned it. So the grace part, that's where it comes in, that you don't have to be so hard on yourself if things are not working out exactly like how you planned, and it's okay. And also give grace to people around you, with me, I'll just touch on with my husband. In the beginning, I would expect him, like just when I just had the baby, I would expect him to read my mind and know how I want things to be, or expect him to just know when I haven't even communicated anything to him, which I find was a bit unfair, and it wasn't working out for us. We were actually even fighting because I was just fighting him because he wasn't doing what I was thinking, and I wouldn't want to communicate. I would expect him to just know, which is so wrong because he's not a mind reader. How is he going to know if I'm not saying it? So I've had to learn to give him grace as well, and get everyone else around me, my helper, my big son, give everyone grace. Another point is accept the help offered to you. This is another thing I struggled with so much, and I had to learn to let go of and embrace help. You will need help, especially when you've got even if you've got one child, but two kids that are 7 years apart. The other one has got such a hectic schedule, and it's so difficult to be everywhere all at once. Be a mom to a newborn, and be a mom to an 8-year-old. That's not easy. So I've had to learn to accept help that is offered to me, and also ask for help. That's another point that I put down. Ask for help. That's point number 3. It is okay to say I need help. That's another thing that I struggled with so much. I'm not somebody who likes inconveniencing other people, so I always felt that if I'm asking for help, I am inconveniencing somebody or people that I'm asking for help from. Maybe it's going to be difficult for them to say no, and now they're going to have to go out of their way to help me, and it's just not fair. And there was just a whole lot of junk, I would tell myself, to try and convince myself not to ask for help. Not this time around. I told myself, but I need to ask for help. And this also speaks to my 4th point. Lean on your village. There's nothing as liberating and as yummy and everything yum as leaning on people that are genuine, and they are there to help you, and they want to help you, which is the village that is around me. People that are in my village, and I'm very specific about people that are around me, and people that are around my kids especially. I don't bring anybody or everybody around my child. I try, especially when they're still small, I try my best to protect the energies around my children, and protect or how do I put it, choose people that are around my kids. If I've got a sense your vibes, no, then I'm most definitely not going to be around my child. I'm so sorry. I really, really, really protect my kids and my kids' energy, and my kids' energies, or the energies that are floating around my children. My 4th point, give yourself time for everything. This is so important. Again, as someone who likes structure and someone who wants things to be a certain way, I struggled so much with giving myself time and allowing myself to go through feelings, emotions, things. I struggled so much, especially when I just had the baby. I would want to fight my emotions, fight my thoughts. Each and every time I would want to fight. To a point where I felt I'm losing myself here. If you are somebody who follows me, you will know that I struggled with postpartum. I recently did a video where I was just touching on that topic of suffering with postpartum depression. I struggled with this even with my big child, but it wasn't as hectic as it was this time. This time around it was quite hectic. It was really hectic, and I'm so grateful for my village. I'm so grateful for people that are around me, and they really helped. Just to mention a few, my friends, my sisters, my mom, they helped a lot. So my brother, my siblings, they really helped me get through that phase in my life and just get through things, man. My son is awake, the baby. He was napping. I struggled so much. So I've had to learn to give myself time to process things, to go through things, and not to stress so much about routines and structure and all those things, as important as they are and as much as they give me peace, and they give me peace of mind knowing that I've got a proper structure in place. Things happen, feelings are felt, emotions I had or emotions are going to come up. So it's okay to derail a little bit, to sidetrack a little bit. It's okay. Another point, pray about it. You are very important. Prayer, my goodness, prayer helped me so much. It helped me so much, especially with the phase or the process or the emotions that come with having postpartum depression. That thing cripples you. It cripples your thoughts, your emotions, your thought process. It cripples literally everything. So praying about it really, it got me out of it. It's getting me out of it. And to be quite honest with you, and right now I'm at a point where I feel like I'm coming up for air. I feel like things are looking a little bit brighter again. Like I feel like I've been afforded a second chance, if I can call it that, because I really went through it. I went through it. But prayer solved everything for me. Okay, let me not even say solved, because it's not like, and guys, I don't want to offend anybody as well by using such words, because I know there's people that are living with depression, and it's not just postpartum depression, but it's real. So it's not like you can solve it. No, I don't wanna, please cut that word out. But for me, prayer really helped me come up for air, and I feel like I'm coming up for air. Praying about anything and everything that I've gone through this past 12 months has been the biggest factor in me being here today. Having leaned on God, it's really, really, really helped me. And it's really helped me knowing that there's always somebody there, because often I felt alone. As much as there were people around me, motherhood most is very lonely. It's very, very lonely. We were saying this with my sister, who also has a 1-year-old. It's a very lonely journey. And I've got so much empathy or sympathy for mothers, especially mothers with small kids, like babies who are less than a year. I empathize so much with you if you are watching this as a new mom, because I know the journey. I know how difficult it can be to be a new mom, and yeah, it's very lonely. It's literally you and the baby who can't even talk. So you can imagine, if you're not a mom, you can imagine how lonely that is. And there's a period where it's literally just you and the baby. You can't even go outside. You can't do anything. And it feels like it's years. But I promise you it gets better. I'm here. I'm evidence. I went through everything and anything you can think of. I went through it. But I'm here today, and I'm telling you that I'm coming up for a. Things are looking. I'm saying pink, yellow, blue, green, you name it. But prayer has really helped me. Create a routine that works for you. That's another thing that helped me a lot. As I did say, that things happen, routines get disturbed or derailed or distracted. But having a proper routine around you, it does not only help with the kids' development, because it's very important to have a routine for kids and a structure for kids. It helps with their development, and it helps them time. It helps them time, and to know that, okay, now we are at this time of the day because now I'm doing this. Because they don't know time just yet. They know time by doing stuff and doing things. So it helps, and it helps them know that today is a different day because I'm going to bed at this time. I'm doing this at this time. Now I'm waking up. I'm doing this in the morning. You get what I mean. But it does not only help kids. It helps you as well. Akondi peace of mind is a routine, especially with nap times and sleeping times. It's so important to have a sleeping time for kids, because, for instance, with my children, they sleep at 7:30. 7:30, everybody has to be in bed. 7:30, the nanny's not around us or around me. Then I've got time to go through the day, declutter the day, process the day, just disassemble everything, and know that, okay, I'm processing everything. By the time it's time for me to go to bed, I'm going to bed with a lighter mind, lighter thoughts, and my shoulders don't feel so heavy because I feel like I'm carrying everything on my shoulders. And it helps, and it also helps with, if you are in a relationship, it also helps with your partner. It's helped my husband and I so much because we've got time to ourselves. We know at 7:30 the kids are sleeping. We've got time to catch up. We've got time to talk. We've got time to go through each other's days, because most we are working, especially now that I went back to work. Okay, not now. I went back to work when my son was 5 months. But we've got time to process things and also have time for each other, have time for our relationship. We really, it's really helped us having a routine. So it's very important having times. For me, it's something that I learned even with my big son. He also sleeps at 7:30. Every child in my house, 7:30, you are sleeping. But it's also helped him as well. Both my big son and the baby, knowing, okay, this time we're eating, at this time we're doing this time we're doing that. It also helps knowing about, okay, I know my child has done this and this and this and this during the day, because most that's the routine you're also going to give to your helper. But it's one thing, if you take anything out of everything that I've said now, routine. Please take routine. Have proper routines for your that works for you, okay? For your family. It will do a great deal for you. Another point, kids are different. Embrace it. Ew, they are different. My big son is a very laid back, calm, collected, nonchalant, very to himself, flowy, floats by, all the things that you would dream of in a child. Is that yo? The baby. I'm telling you. The baby is none of those things. Not calm, not collected, not, okay, maybe nonchalant. No, it's not. None of those things. They look exactly the same in terms of the looks. It's like I gave birth to the same person. But character, the baby from the time he is up, it's 100 for everything and anything. 100 feelings, 100 anything. He is a ball of energy. It's like as much as it feels like I gave birth to the same person facially, character, it's like the other one is in Mars, the other one is in Pluto or whatever. You're worlds apart. The other one is on Earth, the other one is in Mars. World apart, I'm telling you, in terms of character. But I've had to embrace it. I've had to learn to embrace this new wall, which is my small son. And he's actually brought in a balance in our home that we didn't know we needed. We didn't know we needed that energy in our home, but it's come in and it's made everything whole, if I can call it that. It's made everything make sense. It makes sense for us, and it's a nice balance that I think my son matches my energy. Actually, my husband is exactly like my big son, and the baby, I feel the baby is exactly like the mother because the energy tall. But yeah, just embrace that kids are not going to be the same. You're not gonna get the same Luanda each and every time you give birth, and that's okay. It's okay. Embrace it. You also need a decoy in your life, I promise you. Do not sweat the small stuff. The small stuff is exactly that, small, insignificant. So don't sweat the small stuff. As I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned it now, and I'm trying to think because I'm re-shooting this video. As a breastfeeding mom, or was a breastfeeding mom, I just officially stopped this month, now in October. So I have 12 months of breastfeeding under my belt. I deserve a round of applause because that thing was difficult. That was the most difficult thing that I've had to do in my entire life. And I'm so grateful for my body. I'm so grateful that I went through all of that, and I've done it, because that's something that I wanted to do so much. I breastfed my big son up until he was 10 months. Then he just stopped, and I was not in the mood for pumping. I guess also because of the type of pump that I had. It wasn't exactly the same as this one. It wasn't a free hand pump. So this time around, I invested in a different pump, free hand, and it helped me a lot. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're not into pumping, you're not into breastfeeding, it's messing up with your mental health, don't do it. There's formula, and the child is going to be okay, I promise you. Whether the child is on breast milk or formula, it is okay. It's really okay. It's small, insignificant things to worry about. Am I producing milk? No. If you're not producing milk, or it's like, again, breastfeeding is not for you, there's formula, and the child will be okay. And we in South Africa have got the best baby or small kids food production. We take care in South Africa of food production. It's highly regulated. The formula that we give to our children, highly regulated. So you don't even need to worry about, am I giving my child the good stuff? You are. You most definitely are. So don't sweat the small stuff. If the baby doesn't want the bottle, give them the boob. If they don't want the boob, give them the bottle. There's bigger fishes to fry. You don't need to sweat the small stuff. As long as you are making sure that this baby is fed and healthy, that's the most important thing that you need to worry about. Whether you bought an outfit, you did small things, those are small changes. Don't worry about those things. But it's something that I had to constantly remind myself of. But don't worry about that. I don't need to buy my son expensive clothes. If I pass by Pep, for instance, and I see, Pep has got nice vest, buy the vest. You don't need to go to your other shops that are going to cost you an arm and a leg. It's okay. But if you want to buy the arm and a leg outfit, it's okay. Do whatever makes you happy, and you don't need to sweat the small stuff. It's just that it's fluff. Another point is, it is okay to take a break. Very important to take breaks in motherhood, because I promise you, you will not be able to fill other people's cups if yours is empty. I know it's very cliche to say that, but I promise you, it is exactly that. There's nothing as miserable as a mother who is unhappy. There's nothing as miserable as that. So making sure that you are happy, you are fed, you are in a good state of mind is so important for not only yourself, but for your kids as well. So if you need to take a break, take a break. As long as no one's going to die from your break. Take a break. It's okay to want to go on a walk by yourself, go to the gym, do this, do that by yourself, and you don't have to have company around you, or you don't need to take your whole family with. Sometimes it's okay to give yourself time out, breaks in between. And I promise you, you are going to be a much happier mom, and your kids are going to be so happy to have a happy mom, because kids most are very sensitive to energies. So once the energy is off, they can sense it, and they are going to be frustrated. It frustrates them because they can't speak most. Hence, they are so big on energies. So if your energy is off, they will sense it. So that's why it's so important. If you're feeling overwhelmed, overstimulated, take a step back, go to your room, regroup, then go back out. Do what works for you and what feels right. This, when I was putting this point down, I was thinking about my friendships. Sometimes we expect so much from our friends. We expect them to always be right. We expect them to always come to the rescue. And we put so much responsibility over our friends, which I find is so unfair. Oh, I've come to realize why it's so unfair to do that. People are going through things. People have things. People are busy. They are busy mentally. They are busy emotionally. So they're not gonna always have time to come to your rescue. And that's okay. You will not always have time to go to other people's rescues, and that's okay. If at that time I'm not able to give you what you are wanting, and you see that as me not being a great friend, then that's a you problem, not a me problem. In fact, if you are somebody who does that, I will distance myself from you. You will see me disappear from your life because I am so big on energies. I was speaking to the other day, excuse me. I was speaking to my husband's cousin a few weeks back when we went to his other cousin's wedding, and she was just telling me how she's such a people pleaser, and I was explaining to her that I feel that I also was like that up until I got to 30. It's like there is a switch that instantly was switched on, or it was switched off. I don't know. But it's like something snapped in my mind and I completely stopped. I completely stopped wanting to make people around me constantly happy. And constantly coming to people's rescues, doing this, doing that. I stopped all of that because I realized that it's, number one, it's never going to be enough. What you do or how you come to people's rescues, it's never going to be enough, in the sense that you can come to my rescue today, I will need rescue even tomorrow and the next day and so you can't always be that person who is always rescuing me, and I can't expect that from you. Same as you can't expect me to always be rescuing you. That's not fair and it's not possible, because if I'm always coming to your rescue, best believe that there's something that I'm sacrificing on my side. So I can't always be sacrificing for you, and you also can't always be sacrificing for me, and that is okay. That is called a friendship for me. If you are somebody who is not going to understand that today I don't have capacity, I don't have it in me to rescue you, I don't have it in me, not even rescue you in any other way, even emotionally or mentally, I can't listen to your problems, your troubles today, because I've got so much on my mind as well that I'm busy trying to process. So if you're somebody who is not going to understand that, then I promise you, we are not for each other. Maybe there's other people out there that are for you, but I definitely am not for you, because I am I won't have time, or I don't have it in me to constantly be that, constantly for you every day, all day. No, now I don't expect anybody to do that for me, because it would be very unfair of me to expect my friends to always be at my door to rescue me. That is not possible, because like I said, it means that there's something that is suffering, or there's someone who is suffering, so that you can come rescue me, come sit on my couch and listen to all my troubles. Then there's someone else that you are not sitting on their couch listening to them, so it's not fair. So I was specifically thinking about friendships when it comes to this. So doing what works for you at the time it works for you, at the moment it works for you, is so crucial and so important for yourself, for your mental health, for your emotions, for your processing thoughts. It's so important. Another point is, you do not need to please anyone. Again, it speaks to doing what works for you. You don't owe anyone anything. You don't owe anybody a flat stomach. You don't owe anyone lighter weight. You don't owe anybody summer bodies. I don't owe anyone anything. Another thing that I've had to remind myself is that I don't have to be skinny. I don't have to have lost all the baby weight, because number one, I was breastfeeding for 12 months, so obviously I had to eat. Obviously I had to make sure that I'm well fed, because if I'm not well fed, if I'm hungry, I'm not going to produce milk, and it's not going to work for me and my son. So I had to make sure that I eat. So I don't owe any explanations to anyone. I don't owe my friends a forever happy me, forever smile. I don't owe that. I don't owe my husband a meal every single day, even when I'm exhausted. I don't owe him that. I don't owe a cooked meal every day. I don't owe my kids a meal that's cooked by me every single day. That's why we've got to see. I don't owe my sisters a happy forever in a mood mean. And when I speak about these things, I'm also speaking about other people to me. I also don't expect people around me to forever be happy and pleasing me. No. People have things in their lives that they are also doing, they are busy with. They are also processing. So you can't expect people to always be pleasing you. And I also can't expect people to always want me to please them. It doesn't work like that. And lastly, enjoy every moment, and things always work out. Guys, things work out. I promise you. Like I said, mostly, we had my son's birthday yesterday, and I ordered stuff from Shein, like deco stuff from Shein, and some of the order was not coming. The order literally came on the 11th hour, and I was panicking. I panicked. But do you know what? The order came at the end of the day. The order came, and it came before the party. So do you see how things really, really, really do work out? And I prayed so much over everything works out. But also, I don't need to panic all the time about things. Like, for instance, with the cake, I made the cake most myself. I baked the cake myself. Here's the cake. If you follow me on my social media platforms, you will know that I baked the cake myself. But here is the cake. It's beautiful. But we've got 2 fridges most, but the one fridge we had to give away, not give away, we had to lend the other fridge away because there's somebody who needed to use it, and somebody quite close who needed to use it. And I use the second, mainly I would use the second fridge if I've got a cake order and it's quite a big order, or if I'm making a cake and it's a big cake like this one that I just showed you for my son. It's a 2-layered cake. I would use that fridge. Excuse me, but in this fridge, our main fridge, it would mean that I have to take out stuff to stack the cake up. So I thought to myself, no man, why am I panicking? I can stack up the cake when it's time for me to serve it. I don't need to do it before. Like, I don't need to panic about it. And even the string, the balloon string on the cake that's going into, or that Mickey is holding up, I literally did that moments before I served the cake. And if you know me, I'm somebody who would have wanted to make it before, like make sure that the cake is done, dusted way before the party started. But I didn't have to do that. I don't owe anyone that, and it's okay. I don't need to sweat the small stuff. It's okay. It is okay. We've got a cake. What's important is that we're going to eat this cake. It's going to be nice. We're going to enjoy it, and it's okay. So what I'm trying to say is things work out, and that's one of the biggest things that I learned. Another story, I said exactly 11 months and a couple of weeks ago, I was sitting in this chair with a baby that was crying his lungs out at 3 a.m. from 8 p.m. after I put the baby on his cot to sleep. The child cried. He cried. He cried to a point where from 8 until 3 a.m. in the morning, to a point where I didn't even know what to do, and I was alone in the house. My husband had gone on a work trip, and my big son was at my mother's house because it was holidays. It was in December. So I didn't know what to do. I even wanted to call the ambulance. My husband was on the phone with me throughout the situation, but still I was alone physically in the house with the baby. And I was at my most depressed state. I was going through so much emotionally, mentally, physically. I was in so much pain because I just had the baby. So I went through it. I went through it. But what I'm trying to say is, like, that moment feels like a distant memory. It doesn't feel like it just happened. And the baby is now old, and we are at a point where someone else can take care of him. I don't have to physically take care of him because I stopped breastfeeding as well. But can you see how I'm trying to say it all worked out? All of it worked out. Live in the moment, enjoy the moment, but also don't be so hard on yourself. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Don't put pressure on yourself to bounce back emotionally, mentally, physically. You don't owe anyone anything. What's important is you being healthy, the baby being healthy, your family being healthy, and people around you being okay and healthy. And most important, you and the baby need to be so healthy, because especially if you're breastfeeding, you need to be at a very healthy state, because whatever happens to you also is poured into the child if you're breastfeeding. I'm speaking as a breastfeeding mom. So if you are, and I've got so much empathy and sympathy for young mom, not even young mom, like moms to young kids, like small kids. I have so much empathy, and if you're listening to this, I promise you it all works out. Pray about it. Don't sweat the small stuff. It all works out at the end. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't stress so much. Enjoy every moment. You don't owe anyone anything. Do what works for you. Routine is so helpful. All of it, all the points that I've just mentioned, all the 12 points that I've mentioned, for me, they really helped me. They helped me go through depression. They helped me go through motherhood, being a new mom. They helped me with juggling everything, being a mom to an 8-year-old, and a mom to a baby, and being a wife, a sister, a friend, all of it, all these things. They helped me so much balance my life out, being a career woman, giving myself time, giving myself grace on things that I do, all of it. It really helped me. So if there's anything I can give you, I'm giving you my 12 points. If I can give you anything that is going to ease this journey for you and it's going to help you, this for me is my Bible. These are the things that really I can put my entire life on these things. They helped me so much. And ensuring that you've got positive, good energy vibes, people around you, is so crucial for you. It's so important to protect your energy and protect the energies that come around your children or your child if you've got one. So yeah, that is me. That's the 12 things that I learned throughout the 12 months of being a new mom. A new mom, I mean a mom to a new baby, and being a mom to my 8-year-old son. All of those things really helped me. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my large chat, and I hope, if you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe, and please do share the video so that we can reach a much larger audience and you can help me grow my channel. But if not, that's okay also. I genuinely love doing this. I enjoy talking out my feelings, speaking about all things that matter to me. I enjoy all of this. But yeah, I hope you will come back for the next video. I've got another video also on motherhood that's coming up. I'll also touch on 12 things that or 12 baby products that helped us in the 12 months of, I call my son, okay, let me say, I called him a newborn up until he was 12 months of newborn phase. So I will touch on that the next time. So please do look out for another video. I will have another video come up. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And please do leave a comment down below or a heart if you've made it this far. Bye. Oh, I'm so hungry. Let me go make something to eat. I'm actually on a diet now. I've lost a little bit of weight since I stopped breastfeeding because I put myself on a diet with my sisters and my friend. But this weekend is my cheat weekend. I'm not supposed to be having popcorns or sweets. I didn't have sweets yesterday, only today. But yeah, let me go to shop for my family. See you next time. Bye.